Oh shit. Here we go again.
Why do you think? End of the line.
Like it? I don't I don't think this is where you should be standing.
Let's go.
Oh Skyrim, how I've missed you.
No care of Rorikstad. No, I'm not a rebel. You can't do this.
Hello? Hey mate, I think this is your cue. Did you not read the script? Hello? Okay, well then I guess I have to take matters into my own hands.
やろうデスノートで世の中を変えてやる
He just folded up.
You there. Step forward. What should we do? He's not on the list.
Forget the list. He goes to the block.
I don't like where this is going.
What was that? It's nothing. Carry on.
What's up, fuckers? Yeah, boy!
Let's just try not to get ourselves killed in the tutorial because that would be quite pathetic. What's wrong with you, mate? Just looking at the wall. Oh shit, fuck, I should probably run. Hey there, my name is Vøid and welcome back to the amazing world of Skyrim. It's been close to a year since I've revisited this game and I felt it was the perfect time since Elder Scrolls 6 is just around the corner. We will be playing with Requiem 3.0 on, and this will be a Dead is Dead playthrough, which means if we die, then the series is over. I do have some experience with Dead is Dead characters, but I've never really taken them too far with Requiem, mostly because I do get bored at a certain point, but I feel like I really want to try to take this character to the end game. And yeah, so pretty much everything you're seeing right now, just this tutorial bit, is pre-recorded, and I decided I would do commentary over it because I need to fill you in on some details. What you're seeing now is a mod that allows me to choose which skill trees I want to boost and which ones I want to neglect, and it pretty much just means that my character becomes very specific from the moment it starts, and you get to pick a few secondary skills and all of that, so it just spices up your gameplay a little tiny bit. Also, as you can see up there, my race is Breton, but I do have the Berserker Rage racial ability, and that is due to the fact that originally I was going to be an orc, but I'm just kind of bored of the look of the orc because I mean, I think for the past 2 years, all of my characters have been orcs, and I'm just so used to the racial ability, but I'm kind of bored of the looks, so I just started to make a Breton and just give him the racial ability of the orc. That being said, not much is going to change, and if the fact that I'm playing a race that doesn't have the right racial ability bothers you, you just let me know and I'll make sure to switch out and just switch back into an orc. Anyways, this tutorial bit is very straightforward. It's pretty easy. There's not much to be scared of. there are some areas that are quite problematic, and I think there's about like two places where you can actually lose your character this early on, which it's quite sad. I mean, a Dead as Dead playthrough with only one episode would be beyond hilarious, but it would be quite pathetic. Anyways, your strategy for this beginning part should be to just let Hadvar go straight in, and you just sort of become the sidekick. But he does go down here, and I have to clutch it. Always use your terrain to your advantage, as you saw that I was using the pillar to sort of shield me from the attacks. There you go. Doesn't get much easier than this. I always take this book because not only is it a very interesting read, it gives you a lot of tips on how to fight all the different creatures. And trust me, if you're playing Requiem, you're gonna need all of the help you can get. There are a bunch of baskets with alchemical ingredients, if that's your thing. I will try to not delve too much into crafting with this character. So no smithing, no enchanting, and no alchemy, because I believe that the crafting skills in this game just make it way too easy, and late game the game is already too easy to begin with, so you don't really need that extra boost. The only thing we're actually going to be crafting is, you know, stews and just food, which hardly counts as a crafting skill, so yeah. And we're mostly only going to need stews for the beginning of the game, because your stamina pool is very small, and you just eat through it all very quickly in these first encounters. And if you run out of stamina, well, you might as well be a sitting duck, because you will be killed. So stamina management is definitely a very important thing to master in Requiem. Your main focus throughout this tutorial should be to get as many levels as you possibly can, get as much experience as you possibly can. So I do recommend you getting the first perk in the lockpicking skill tree, because there are a bunch of locks to open, and that's just free experience and free perks, and trust me, you will need them this early on. Our build is going to focus primarily on two-handed weapons, mainly greatswords, and then I thought it would be quite interesting to not use armor, so we're going to be using robes, and then our defense is going to come in the form of dodging coupled with alteration, mainly mage armor spells. But we're still going to be incredibly squishy, so we are going to fall in one hit, maybe two, so we still need to be very careful and strategic. If you have trouble lockpicking, just do what I do. Pick a place and then just lightly tap the rotate button until you find a spot where the pick begins to break, and then just let go and readjust and repeat. And you do this as slowly as you can, tapping as much as possible, and this way the picks don't get too damaged. I also killed the Torture Master because, again, that's free two-handed experience. The devs actually trolled me here. I actually thought this was a Daedric Dagger. Turns out it's a book.
Ha! Got him!
Heads up, this is one of those areas that I was mentioning earlier, where you can very easily perish. Just let Hadvar take the lead, and then when he goes to the ground, just retreat and fight them off slowly. And for the love of Talos, keep an eye on your stamina, because I did a stupid power attack and just emptied out my pool, and now I'm in a bit of a pickle, and I'm gonna have to burn through my Berserker Rage to not get killed. Also, I advise you to not hold on to your trump cards too much. Just use them when you feel like death is near. And this early on, I don't take chances.
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
Be patient, bob and weave, just bait out attacks, move back, and then counter them. There's no need to rush.
Why are you running?
Easy enough. I know they don't look very menacing, but these spiders can actually kill you, because if you get caught, they can paralyze you, put you on the ground, and then it's just a hit fest. So, again, let Hadvar be your shield, let him go at first, and just take a more defensive approach. And this is the second area of problematic nature. This bear can very easily just kill you both. So I choose to use archery and just remain at range, because if he puts Hadvar on the ground and starts coming for me, at least I have some room to run away. And plus it's some free marksmanship experience, and again, you really just want to get as much experience as you possibly can. And we got a level out of this tutorial, so that's pretty good. And I wasn't even like trying to exploit anything, I was just playing normally, so that's perfect for me. Get some more perks. And that's a tutorial. Very straightforward. Everything from this point on is going to be live. Okay, there he goes.
Looks like he's gone for good this time.
Let me just set up my emergency button.
See if he comes back.
Because here's the thing, I'm using Skyrim Souls, which is a mod that removes the pause from using menus in the game. So if anything happens, I really need to have my potions on hand. So this way, at least if I get overwhelmed, I can just pop a potion and not get completely slain. I have lost some characters to this camp, but I feel like it's a great spot to begin your adventure in and get some supplies. Let me show you where the camp is. Oh god. Okay. I need to fix something in Skyrim. I'll do it in a bit. But here it is. Let me quickly adjust this. Okay, all done. Now this is one of those camps where as soon as you touch the chest to unlock it, enemies will spawn, and there's something similar to it in Whiterun. Alright, let's do this. That's one. The other two are marksmen, so this is going to be incredibly easy. Let's just bait out a shot, and as soon as we can move, we'll close the gap. Oh, bull rushing actually worked. Nice. Okay. And... oh, I missed. Oh, he hit me actually. Let's finish it off. There we go. What do you have on you? Good stuff. This is actually going to be useful, and skooma is quite useful. There you are. Oh, he actually had a scroll of firebolt, eh? That's pretty good. Let's pick all these bees up, because they're actually quite valuable alchemical ingredients. Okay, so we just have to go forward. I want to go back to the row that we were in, essentially, because I want to find a little camp, just a little to the left of the road you normally take when you leave Elgin. It's gotta be somewhere near here. Just a little bit further. Also, be wary of the wildlife, because you never know when a wolf or a spider or a bear might decide to ruin your day. Looks like someone is out here. Fighting, I'm not really sure what, but he is out here. Easy enough. What were they attacking though? Probably a wolf or something. Let me focus a little bit. Easy. Now it's the archer. Oh, there he is. As soon as he fires, I'm gonna run to him. That's our cue. Okay. And... oh fuck, I missed. It's been a while. Okay, he has a dagger, so we have to be careful. Good shit. Where the hell is the other one? You couldn't have just slid all the way down. Right? Where are you, mate? Oh, there he is. Okay. That only took me like 10 minutes. Alright. Let's loot this camp. If you head left after leaving the camp, you'll find a shrine with a Talmor spy's body with some enchanted gear in it. Just kind of hoping for something we could use, but oh well. Can always sell it. The Guardian Stones. We'll pick the warrior one because it increases our two-handed damage output. And if you head down from the Guardian Stones, you'll find this piece of shit. And I've lost a character because of him, because he would simply not help me. I was running away from a bandit and came down here because I was expecting him to help me out. And he just stood there, watching me get completely ravaged by this bandit. So logically, the only natural thing to do in true Skyrim fashion is cleaning up the trash. Nobody saw that. Just across the river and over this ledge is the last location we're going to go to before heading to Riverwood. It's a really easy drive-by and you get a bunch of useful things. Why is my sword bugging out like that? It's an easy scamp. It's an easy kill. She's a witch and she's evil, so don't feel remorse.
I've fallen and I can't get up.
Choose your... Sorry about that. I had to take care of my dinner. Oh, nice. Some vegetable soup. I don't think there's much here for us. Can't forget about this treasure map. Ah, there it is. Ooh, this is actually quite good. We're off on a really good foot. I always take this quest because it's actually really easy and it's just gold you get pretty much doing nothing.
Well, one of us has to do something.
Look at how the light just reflects off of the ground. It just looks so beautiful. This game is 7 years old
Let's hear it.
and it still manages to look so beautiful. Granted, obviously it's modded, but it's still quite impressive to me. Let's sell pretty much everything we don't need and be on our way. Should have sold these first, but no big deal, I can sell them to the smith. I'll just get this quest. We should go to Bleak Falls Barrow quite soon. If you side with the Imperials, you get access to a lot of things inside of this dude's house. Well, don't mind if I do. Everything that is given is more than welcome. Yes, I'm just going to loot this guy's place clean, just take all the ingredients and stuff, and we'll be on our way. Oh, let's take this cheese for elsewhere fondue.
It's nice to be back in a friendly.
Still got a little bit of daylight left. Is the smith working? Should be. What? What is wrong with my game? I actually forgot to deliver Feindar's letter last time we were here, so let me just do it before I forget again.
You can tell Sven that he already has a mother.
I think it's over here. Yeah. Okay. Let's just make sure that no cows are watching us. Oh, he's actually not home. Well, you know what that means. Well, ladies and gentlemen, now that we've robbed the man clean, it's time to make some supper. Always make venison stew first, because it's top priority. Then we can make whatever else we want. Beef stews are also really great, especially for a two-hander character, but I don't have any beef on me, so can't cook it. Oh, there you are.
Good to see you again, friend. I appreciate your help. Please.
Glad you're not asking me why I just
Gold
left
saved
your
up for
home.
working at the mill.
Well, well, look who got himself out of the wall.
The finest weapons and armor.
Mediocre prices, but better than nothing, I suppose. We got a level in speech, which is great. I think we should call it a night. Don't want this episode to be too long.
Here, take a look at this. Some of the Jarl's men came by and left this bounty letter.
Well, I'll see you in the next episode.